Good evening, social media. So I didn't do Bulldog Saturday because I can't do Bulldog Sunday during the football season. But I didn't do Bulldog Saturday because we was trying to get these pins stained. We got 2 of them stained. We still got these 2, and then we got 4 at the other yard. We still got to get stained. But I'm out here feeding these dogs on this beautiful Sunday. The Vikings got to win. I done put Dirtface on the chain, y'all. I done put Dirtface on the chain. This is my strategy to get him used to being somewhat tethered so I can put him on a leash. I can't put him on a leash, man. And this is the thing. From his attitude, like he's people shy, or he's DK shy at least. Other people come around, he'll let them pet him. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, God damn it, move Dirtface. I'm putting him on his chain, trying to get him used to having a collar around his neck and being controlled, basically. You know what I mean? Just trying to get him to kind of accept it. But I'm having the damnedest time with this dog. He do not like DK. Most dogs love me, like even other people dogs. Dogs just like me, man. I'm good with dogs. I always have been. Man, I got my first dog. I was in the 4th grade. First time I got a dog. That was my total responsibility. It's actually a funny story behind that dog. Her name was Coco. She was a little mutt I had. She had a real skinny ass head. But I got her from, they used to have this carnival at the park every year. Just a regular little park. You know what I mean? Down the street from my house when I lived over south. Move, boy, move. So I got introduced to pit bulls when I lived over south. Me and my kennel partner right now, one of my kennel partners, the pimpin', me and Key, we've been friends since we were little kids, man, real life little kids. Like 4th grade, some shit like that. 3rd, 4th grade. But anyway, I think he was with me when I got Coco. I'm pretty sure he was, man. I'm at the park. They had 2. They had a buckskin, what I thought was a buckskin, and a black dog, And to my knowledge, that's how pit bulls came. They came in like tan, black, cow patch. That's the only way I had seen them. So, I believed it. They told me she was half pit bull. That dog didn't have a lick of bulldog in her. I mean, not a itty bitty tiny lick. I don't know what she was. She had some lab in her. Not a lot, because her head. Shut up! G, you better shut up over there. She had some lab in her, but not a lot. Her head was narrow than a motherfucker. My homeboy used to call her name was Coco. My homeboy used to call her Coco Scissorhead. My homeboy Stan, he was real funny. He was hilarious. Like when I was in high school. Shut up! When I was in high school, we was having a cap. We was capping one day. Well, like y'all call cap lying or whatever, but when we was growing up, capping was like talking about somebody or playing the dozens or whatever. So boom, without talking about each other mama. But we talked about each other mama too. So anyway. My Adam's apple, once my Adam's apple started growing, I was kind of thin in high school. I wasn't skinny, but I was thin. So my Adam's apple started growing. It looked big. He told me it looked like I swallowed a butter knife. That shit was so funny, man. And I always had a big head. He told me my mom and my little brother be helping me put my shirt on every morning. He demonstrated like they be on both sides of me stretching my collar out. Man, that dude was hilarious. I think he just lost his mom the other day too, man. It's a sad thing. I don't mess with him no more because try to snitch on one of my homies. But anyway, that's another story. I ain't gonna slander a man's name like that. Even though y'all don't know him. But I don't know. Somebody might watch this and know me and know that I used to mess with him in high school and all that. So I ain't gonna be doing that. I ain't gonna be speaking on that kind of stuff. Even like I wouldn't give a shit if he got mad or not though, cause real is real, man. Like get mad if I lie on you, but don't get mad if I tell the truth. Because if you get mad, I'm not gonna give a flying shit. Cause the truth is the truth. Don't be mad at me. You shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Don't be mad at me. And if you get mad, like I said, I don't give a rat's ass. Because the truth is the truth. And as a matter of fact, I am gonna say it. He tried to set my homeboy up. My homeboy, who he grew up with. He knew my homeboy before I did. He had got raided the night before. Called the homie, asked him for whatever. You know what I mean? The homie was on his way there and bumped into his cousin. And his cousin had told him, no, the homie caught a flat on his way there, so it slowed him down. And he ended up bumping into his cousin. His first cousin. His cousin just happened to just tell him what had happened last night. No, he's like, man, I just got out of jail. He's like, what? Ooh, he's like, yeah, man. Such and such got hit last night. And I was at his crib, and he's like, he's still in jail now. He's like, what? I'm on my way to meet him right now. He just called me. Ooh, he's like, oh. What's up, Troop? Troop's going to DC, y'all. I'ma fly out there and drop him off myself. I gotta, goddamn it, I was supposed to get on the ticket today. I hope dude don't feel like I'm bullshitting. And if you see this, brother, I'm not bullshitting. I just, football and everything, and I had some other things going on, but I'll definitely get on it tomorrow or even tonight. Come here, boy. Y'all see that mosquito trying to bite my dog, man? Come on, Troop. I call him Troop. I have no idea what bro's gonna call him. If this pup would have been registered, I don't allow a name change when the dogs are registered. I just don't, because that's how I keep my records, man. Now, if you, goddammit, tell me what you want to call the dog before I register him, look at that, man. Move. That was so dumb. Look at that. You wasting food. I ain't giving you no more. That's it. You better eat. You better hope you ain't waste too much. Now I gotta make sure I let Coco out tonight. Because if not, mice are gonna be all in my yard and shit. They done spilt the dog food under there. Dumb as hell. Look at her. She's steady doing it. Her goofy ass. I'm mad. I was just finna walk her too. I might be mad enough that I ain't walking her ass. I'll walk somebody else. Let me move that. Oh, I locked it. I don't got the key on. Shit. Jed, I gotta go in the house, get the key to feed you and clean your pen. We're trying to bring Cookie and Heat, man. My mans in them from Get Money Kennels. They want a breeder. Like you might have heard me say many, many times, I don't hold the breeding rights to Cookie. You know what I mean? She's just my dog. They gave me the dog. I felt like it was worth that deal. I don't got the breeding rights. They do. I get one pup every time they breed her. The first time, she's only been bred twice. The first time, goddammit, she's 6 years old, she's only been bred twice. The first time, baby boy's 6 years old, he only been bred once. Well, baby boy's situation is different. Baby boy only been bred once because this right here is the only dog he was, cool with ever. You couldn't even let him mount a female. He wouldn't mount a female. He was gonna try to tear that bitch whole face off. He's a motherfucker, but that's a whole nother story. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do what I did with Pinky. Somebody told me this. This is not like none of my knowledge or nothing. Chill out, boy. I'm feeding her beef liver every day for the next 4 or 5 days. I did that stuff with Pinky. She came right in heat. Beef liver is filled with a lot of vitamin B and red blood cells. Like, you can look it up. It's basically a B-strong, a natural B-strong. B-strong that breed and stuff that makes them come in heat. Man, I ain't been able to see that white streak in years, but I see it right now. Y'all see that? Good girl. I ain't seen that in her fur in years. Like, no exaggeration. The one on her nose you can see just a little bit normally, but right now they're both showing up good. That's my beautiful bitch right there. Cookie the monster. Cookie the monster. What's up, girl? Cookie the badge. She's a serious dog, y'all. A lot of y'all probably wouldn't keep Cookie because Cookie will bite a human. She love her some me. She love my mans. Like, I'm so surprised. She remember my man. My man walked right up and pet her. He hadn't seen the dog. He was gone. You know what I mean? He had a little legal trouble, messing with dogs, you know what I mean, or whatever. and he had to go away for a few years. So he moved. You better not jump out of there. So he hadn't even seen her. I'm telling y'all, Cookie's ferocious. Cookie even bit my son, my flesh and blood. I ain't kill him. In a lot of situations, you know, I'd have killed her, but I didn't because it was my fault. You know what I mean? She was real hot. She was really on 10 because my neighbor was in the yard, and she do not like my neighbor. And I had asked my son to go over there and turn the water hose off. And when he went over there by her, she didn't bite him at first. You know what I mean? First, she just kind of sniffed him. Even though she know him, he normally feed her. Whenever I'm out of town or stuff like that, he come feed all my dogs, walk them, all that. I don't let him walk Cookie, but, you know, he walk most of them. And she bit my son, man. And like I said, in most situations, I'd put her down. But I felt like it was my fault. I set her up for that. You know what I mean? She's on 10. She's going crazy, Paul, in the yard. Then I'm going to send my son right over there. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't me. So I shouldn't have done that. So I gotta accept the role in that. I gotta accept that was the majority of that was my fault. She's only a dog. You feel me? They're not as smart as me and you. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think dogs are way smarter than people think. But my dogs be doing some crafty ass shit. I'm telling you, just the other day, I had Truly in the basement in a crate, and I just had him in a plastic crate. Now, I got this big old metal crate that like you see at the doctor's office or at the you know, like this, but even better. It's way more secure than this. It's way more solid than that, but similar to it. But it's only one. The holes are way smaller. It locks way better. It's just a lot more solid. But anyway, you know, I'm always I ain't really nervous when I got him in there. If another dog get loose and go where he at or whatever, you know. So my wife was picking me up. She called me. I was on the computer. I think I was watching YouTube or some shit. I was watching Southern J. Now Southern J, y'all, in my opinion, is it's probably the best bulldog channel out there, man. No bullshit. I like Southern J. I do. He's always dropping some knowledge on you. You know, he's always trying to teach something. You know what I mean? Like, I can't use a lot of it because I'm just not a real handy dude. You know, I'm not going to do that shit. I'm gonna hire somebody. That's just who I am. I'm not real handy. And that, I believe that's from growing up. One side of my family, damn, I done got all the way off topic. Southern J, I like Southern J. That's my dude. I fucks with him. He got a really good channel. If you ain't hip to it, check him out. Southern Triple J. Check him out, man. Check him out. He got some decent looking dogs too. He do. Now he's a strictly hog dogger. So, you know, his dogs, that's what they're built for. So they're normally kind of stout, but they're